And welcome everyone to Miner's Greed, otherwise known as the quest for every item in Minecraft. Yeah, episode 1 of my new series. For those of you that have been following me for a bit, welcome back. I have previously attempted hardcore mode seasons, both of which ended rather tragically. So, in my coming up with an idea for a new series, I thought I'd rather do something more casual, but not too casual. So this is basically a vanilla world, but my goal, if you hadn't gathered by now, by the crazy intro and by what I've already said, is that my end aim is to obtain every item and every block in the entire game from scratch. And I'm interested to see how long that takes. It is on hard mode, not hardcore, so there will be respite. If I die, I can still do things. So, getting every item, where the hell do you start? Well, we'll start with how we usually start in Minecraft, and that is by getting wood. And our first item is oak wood. Oh yeah. So, considering the vastness of this goal that I have set for myself, I could approach it in several different ways. I think what I'm going to do to start off with is just treat this as a regular map and see what I obtain. And then maybe I'll decide which avenue to take, like maybe after 5 or so episodes, maybe even less than that. Once we've got a base established, then we can sort of determine what we want to get first. Because the end presentation, as it were, it sounds so formal when I put it like that. The end sort of thing, I want to put every block like on display, so I need to build myself a monument for that. So that's going to be a bit crazy. And then every item will be displayed in chests, all in order and stuff. So, yeah, I have a lot on my hands to do, but to start off with, I just want a house. We started in... what the heck? Wow, this tree has seen better days, I imagine. That's very bizarre. Alright, so I don't know if I want to build a house in the jungle. Jungles are havens for enemies. I kind of want a house that... oh, what the hell has happened here? Like, all these... the side has been cut off and stuff. Very strange. But this isn't even the end of the biome. I don't know if that's 1.5.2 errors, because I just started this map, and by the way, the seed is Miner's Greed, which is how it's spelt. So, if you type in Miner's Greed, it's always going to be this. And I'm just kind of jumping around like an idiot, but this is a crazy big jungle. How about you put a house here? This place looks quite nice. Actually, in my last hardcore mode, in my second season, I was also on an island, so that's quite nice. I get a good view everywhere. And islands are great because you're surrounded by water, which is harder for enemies to traverse. Alright, so I want to keep 1 oak wood because that is our first item that we've obtained. And that is our second item that we've obtained. There's a lot of items, by the way. There's so many different types of trees. This is a different type of tree, for example. But I'll probably want to turn the rest into all sorts of useful wooden things. There's a workbench. I'll just make one of these for now. But we want all our good tools. I think the way I'm going to approach this is I'll get all the blocks first. And then I'll sort out the items. Which means I'm going to have to do pretty much everything in the game. In terms of, for example, defeating the Wither to get the Nether Star. That is the sort of aim that I'm going for. It could take a long time. Alright, what I want to do is clear this place out before the sun sets. And then maybe we'll go mining, because I don't have the resources for such things. Oh hey, and we've got a different type of wood now. So we'll put that separate. I need to build myself... in fact, let's do that. Let's make our first chest. This will be the chest in which, for now, all of the individual items will be stored. Oh man. This will be interesting. Because I generally have pretty lackluster organizational skills. So, this will be interesting. Usually, when I play this game, everything, like my inventory, like my chests, are all just cluttered the hell up. So, it's going to be interesting to see how I cope. Also, maybe it'll give me some actual experience in organising things. Right. This is very strange. We've got like two biomes sort of trying to breed, as it were, and they've produced this hideous offspring of a biome. But it contains both jungle and oak trees, so whatever. I can't get these leaves yet, incidentally, until I get shears. There's so many variables to this. It's going to be crazy. But the priority is just to, you know, be able to survive the night. I remember the first day I played this game. Surviving the night was just something amazing and new, and the fact that I could do it once, I don't know, that was the platform for things to come. It was really strange back in the day. The game is very much different as it is now, because I started playing in the alpha days, which was like September, what was it? It would have been 2010. Oh, I need food. There are a lot of pigs around here, though. Oh, we got a mushroom. I'll leave you. I think that dropped cocoa beans. I'm not sure if I picked those up, but there'll be plenty around here. Die, piggies! You'll be my debut kill of the series. Oh man, I thought axes did more. I'll still. Wow, it dropped 3 pork. I like you, pig. Too bad you have been slain. I think also I need some sort of companion animal, but we'll get round to that when we get round to that. Since when did pigs drop so much? I don't know. Someone answer me this question. Right, this is going to need quite a bit of renovation. But again, thankfully no one is going to get around. Is that an island as well? Or is that part of jutting off? Oh, there's snow over there. Oh, that's great. The amount of times I had to look around for a snow biome in previous games. Oh man, but mercy has been shown to me this day. Oh, and I did pick up the cocoa beans apparently. Hey! Hey! Ugh, okay, hang on. This is going to be interesting. I'm not used to starting from scratch so often. I actually really haven't had a standard world. I've only had hardcore mode worlds in fairly recent times. Never my own single player. And I've always been restricted to doing that because... Is that slime? No, it's a zombie though. I'm going to get some wood. Well, I've always been restricted in the sense that everyone does vanilla playthroughs. And I've kind of always wanted to do something a bit different, but still sort of the same. Which is why I've done hardcore modes. Because it's basically the same thing, except not really. Because you have to approach the game in a completely different manner. Also, obviously the problem there is that once you die, then the entire playthrough is over. I will not be having such troubles with this. Right, so it sounds like already there's a cave under me. Let's build a stone pick and then we can get stuff started. Oh, also I'm going to need a furnace to, you know, not die. That would be useful. Staircase down reminds me of so many... Oh, by the way, I suppose I haven't really introduced myself to those who haven't watched this series, but, I mean, who haven't watched my other stuff. But, yeah, I do occasional Minecraft videos. I mostly do Pokemon videos, though. I'm quite a fan of those particular things. But yeah, this is actually, I haven't had a Minecraft series for about a month now, so this is the result of that. Now, I forget how you make charcoal. I think it's this way round. Yeah, we're going to need some. I don't want to waste too much wood. And then, because we need torches. And also, I want to cook up... That's a good point. Yeah, I want to cook up this food. Wait, how much wood did I put in there? Okay, we'll get 2 furnaces. Furnae, as it were. Man, it is very dark. So my settings are not the greatest when it goes dark all of a sudden. My food is getting very low. And although I can die now, which is a friggin' relief, I tell you, the pressures of recording and being under threat of death is not good. But I would still rather not die. I haven't got a bed set up. I would respawn completely nowhere. So yeah, I want to avoid that. Oh hey, it's all done anyway. I might as well get that. And then... What was I doing? I was cooking... Man, I'm all over the place. That is not even the wood you use to cook. Can't wait till I get actual coal. Everything will start falling into place soon enough. So I would like my raw pork chops, please. Oh, I got a jungle sapling. Okay, I guess I could clear out this area. Lay the foundations for something amazing. It'll probably be pretty naff. My build, I'd say survival is my favourite aspect of this game. Building, not so much. I like building. That doesn't mean I'm any good at it. I think I'm okay. Sometimes I build really good things, but the best buildings I do are small ones. Like any massive projects, I just cannot do. I'm definitely a small person. I think my latest build was on a multiplayer server that I play with my housemate, and I built like a small canal boat next to a pub. I think that is probably one of my favourite things I've done recently, but again, I've not had the time really to do it by myself, to have a single player campaign. This is where that changes. Also, hello, nighttime. There is no sheep around here. It's actually quite cool if I do this as well, because I'm going to have to need mobs for something. Hostile mobs, that is. And I could just sort of stroll off. Oh, this area I don't like, though. If something's there and comes at me, that's no good. You want to not have that happen. We nearly cleared this area, and I think the food is just about ready. This is my first meal. It will be 5 pork chops. How greedy must I be to need 5 pork chops? But only one do. Only one do. Only one will do. Thankfully. I'm still not on expertise on food. Oh, by the way, considering that, of course, updates come out and... Oh, of course it's raining. Did not take long for the first rainy night. Yeah, considering updates will come out, there will be more and more items and blocks in the game. And in that essence, this series will never really end. But, I mean, there'll be a point at which I say, you know what, that'll do. And then I'll occasionally come back for each update. And it gives me an excuse to play this game, which is nice. Right, let's make some torches. Man, that rain is not doing good in terms of me being able to hear what the hell I'm doing. So, minimal particles, please. I got the wood out. Nah. So, let's make some torches and try and go down and see what we can find, because we have no building materials of any sort. I don't know what I want to build my house out of, but this is the space you have to work with. Some sort of wood. Considering we're in the jungle, I could just use jungle wood. So I guess I'm chopping down some of these trees. But first of all, let's just go down. Oh, no, we don't have any. I might want to make a good sword, but that needs a bit more pieces of cobble. So, nya and nya. And hopefully... Okay, is that running water part of the cave, or is it just round here? Oh, there's a skeleton. No! This is very perilous. Right, what was I doing? I was making a sword. All over the place. It is pretty early in the morning for me. This is like 10 o'clock. Usually I'm not up doing stuff until about midday. So this is crazy. Right, so there's definitely a zombie down here. And I don't want to... Oh, that's a good point. I might want to light up top. Because I don't want to come up and then have a creeper blow up all up in my grill. That will suffice. Okay, and that's all I can do anyway. Right, let's see if we can pinpoint where this zombie is. I can't hear him. Or her. Could be a female zombie. You never really think about that. They all look male in this game. I've stopped hearing the zombie. Oh, here we go. Okay. It might be to the right. I think. Hello? Again, it's hard to tell whether it's above or below you. It's easier to tell if it's left or right, though. Oh, I think I'm moving further away from it. Hello? Let me kill you. I don't know. Let's go back here. It can't be up. Now I can't even hear him. Come on, zombie. Making this more complicated than it needs to be. Right, we'll just go dig actually and see what we stumble across. It must be down. Obviously, there's no way to dig up into anything new. Okay, here we go. We found a thing. I don't know what could be down here. Hopefully we find something amazing right off the bat, but I'm not holding out much hope for that. My luck in finding things is fairly substandard. Nope. Using a sword to break dirt, of course. Alright. I'm prepared. Well, not really. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're getting something interesting. Let's get some mushroom. Add that to the list of things. Ooh, we have found quite a cozy place. Oh, and there's coal. Excellent. I have no fear of like blocking stuff off, which is nice for once. Oh, and iron. Holy man. Holy man, this is deep. First things first, let's nab this coal. Because I would like to make some torches. It's funny how the whole Minecraft world revolves around torches, and without them, you're pretty screwed. I would like... That's a good challenge, actually. I could have done that for a series, or... Actually, yeah, I'll pitch this idea, patent pending, but try and go through a game without using a single torch. Now, that would be a bit crazy. Someone must have done that. With the myriads of people that have played this game, someone must have had that variety. Oh, cave sound. Gravel is also a block, actually. We might want that. Have we missed any other blocks? Also, yes, there's the fact that eventually I'm going to need Silk Touch, obviously, to get some of these other enchantments. Enchantments? Yeah, no. What am I talking about? That is an enchant. Oh, hello, creeper. I'm going to need Silk Touch in order to get some of these blocks, is what I meant to say. Oh, God! I would like you not to blow up, preferably. Oh, he won't bother us. Oh, that's just a creeper. He'll be fine. Okay, well, there's some bad guys around here. Do I want to go for him? Oh, some coal down there. Let's do it. Hello? Oh man, he fell quite away. Oh no, that's a different creeper. Oh, there's so many. Oh no, it's the same one. I'm getting confused here. I might have to just go... Okay, let's kill these guys. Hello? Oh, where's he gone? Oh, this is not good. It's not good to know there's a creeper around but not be able to see it. Right, screw that then. We're just going to light this place out. Ah, man, pockets of iron all over the place. Why is it called a pocket anyway? Stupid English language. So many things wrong with it. It keeps changing depending on what countries you go to. It's annoying. It always bugs me how food names in America are different than they are here in Britain. And it makes no sense sometimes. Oh, I haven't really had much experience with skeletons in this latest patch. This is 1.5.2, by the way. For those that might for some reason be watching this in like years time, this is what life was like back then. Skeletons had just been updated to this. That's an interesting thought, actually. I don't really put that much, like... I don't know. I don't really think about making things that way, but videos are sort of like a documentation, as you were. Because obviously you got loads of videos around of Minecraft back in alpha and beta stages. It's sort of like history, and it's been like recorded. It's very strange. I never really thought about it like that. That's part of the beauty of making videos. A historical document of what the games used to be like. Which is why I like Minecraft as well, because it's always changing. There's no sole release of the game. I mean, there was, technically, but it just keeps getting updated with all these awesome things. As opposed to, like, say, things that require expansion packs. There's just something about this game. I mean, there must be something amazing about this game. Because so many people play it. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows that. And I'm sure everyone really knows the reason why, but it is part of also why I like it. The sort of games I like are ones where there's so many variables to it. And this is definitely a good example of that. And what I mean by that is that things change every time you play it. Sometimes I just like to let games play themselves and see what happens. For games like simulators. And just see what the game decides to do by itself. I have a lot of spare time. Oh, it's making me sound quite lame. But I don't know, I just kind of like that. And I like the variety you get with Minecraft, of course. The fact that I could have spawned anywhere, but it all depends on where you spawn. and where you are, and you can use different types of things. And there's no real end goal. I like games with no real end goal. That sounds crazy. I don't know. There's an appeal to that. We don't have any dirt blocks, do we? Let's get a dirt block. Yeah. Do we have a gravel block as well? Did I pick one up? I can't remember. Well, now we have one. Oh, yeah. Yep, can't forget we're trying to get every item. I can't forget my goal. There are a lot of evil sounds around. Hello, bat. Oh, skeleton. Run! I'm not armoured. How much iron do we have? 16. We'll probably get a full set of iron by the end of this episode, maybe, or at least part of it. Just crazy. Let's go up here. Oh, man. Oh, man, my torches are low. Let's change that. I've got enough friggin' coal on me to sort that out. Ah! As always, I hate having one thing left over. I hate that so much. It's like, that's what I have with numbers. Like, I hate them being odd, except for if they're 5. And what I mean by that is like when the television volume is on an odd number. I hate that so much. Call it OCD or something. I don't know. I'm sure everyone has some form of OCD, but I mean, I've never like been tested for it. I mean, it doesn't like impact me, but there is something. There's something wrong with me. It might be OCD, but it doesn't matter. A little bit of organisation never hurt anyone anyway. The irony, of course, is that earlier I pointed out that I actually lack organisation. It only applies to certain things, really, that I get really fussy about. But then other things, like, I could care less about. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good example of that. For example, like, if my poster is not perfectly placed on the wall, I will be so bugged out by it. But then you look around the rest of my room, it's a complete mess. Like, at the moment, there's like bottles on the floor. There's still like an Easter egg wrapper or something. And it's May, so Easter was late March. So yeah, it's a completely contradictory thing. Does this lead to the surface? Oh, it does. What the heck? Sounds like there's a lot of bad guys around here. Let's just see where this goes. It's probably daytime now. Oh yeah, I think it's just turning day. Hello? Oh, it's raining. No? Well, in that case, I have no idea. Nothing spawned up here. Where are these sounds coming from? Leave me alone, guys. Let me get on with my questing. Also, I'm almost out of... I'm trying to think of the word. Almost out of pick. Sounding important. Pickaxes are one of the most important tools you ever know, and I couldn't remember what it was called. I hate it when those moments happen as well. Let's make another one. That's such an obvious word, and you just cannot remember what it is for the life of you. Let's get his workbench back, because now we have 2. One of them can be contributed towards the great miner's greed item thing. If only I had like a good block to make the actual monument out of. Yeah, and just for the record, this is only applying to items I can actually get within vanilla Minecraft. Like, for example, I can't use bedrock because you can't get it unless in creative. It applies to, like, I'm not getting things in separate states. Like, I'm not having, for example, an open door and a closed door. I'm just having a door. But I am going to eventually get one of every enchanted book. Not every enchanted item, because, I mean, that would be ridiculous. I'm going to get one of each type of enchant on a book, is how that's going to go. I'm going to, like, get each type of potion. This is probably stuff that's not going to happen for a while, though. I have other things to worry about first. Like, surviving. I think now, though, we can make a full set of iron. So we might head back and do that. If I could just remember the way out. And I'm aware that there's still a lot of this cave left to go. I'm glad this is here. It's a nice little place. If you ignore the impending death from these zombies and other such undead folk as these, it'll be okay. Was this the way? No. Okay, up here is somewhere. There's more iron. Yeah, we'll get to you some other time. Some other time, pal. It was up here, wasn't it? Oh, and spiders. I think it was here. No, apparently not. Maybe it was... I'm sure it was around this general region. I'm quite pleased with how this has started, even though it's a fairly moderate start. And in terms of ultra hardcore, it would not be a great start, but we're not playing that. Though maybe soon. I do that as well, incidentally. I've done 3 seasons as of this video. Hopefully I can get another team game going soon. I miss it. It's because I only really play ultra hardcore mode and record it, so I never play it in my free time. So everyone I play with has so much more experience than me. Which is why I haven't won yet. Spoilers. But I don't win one. Yet. Maybe Season 4 is the time. We'll see. I cannot find a way out. I'm lost. Sit back here. Oh man. It was up on like a ledge, wasn't it? This is just back down there again. Oh, this is friggin' brilliant. No. It wasn't up there. Up there, I know leads to somewhere else. It was up here. Okay, yeah, I recognize this gravel pit. Let's get back to surface. I don't know if I want to spend time getting loads of resources, first of all. I mean, that's what this episode has been, but I don't know if I want to keep doing that, or like stay above and maybe go for farm animals and sheep and making beds and stuff. I don't know if I want to go that route. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Still raining, though. Still raining. Alright. Well, I think I'll call it there for this episode, for this pilot episode, as you were. Who knows how long this is going to be. But let's put one of each item. And I'm including this iron ore in this. Jungle wood. I'm going to just put the blocks in here first. We're going to, yeah, as I said, we're going to focus on the blocks first. And then the other stuff. Okay, I got loads of jungle wood. A cobble. And a workbench. So we've accumulated 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 types of block. Various items. But items are more fiddly, which is why I'm going to deal with them second. Blocks are sort of like, I don't know. You feel as though there's a finite conclusion when you place a block. For example, like you place a cobble and it's like, oh yeah, oh it's done. Whereas with an item you can't really do that, you just put it in a chest. Anyway, I've babbled on long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of Miner's Greed, and I shall catch you in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Toodles.